Hello? Okay. Okie dokie. I'm just making sure everything's working correctly. There we go. That's what I need. It's also what I need on that. Okay. Is everything working? Who knows? Let's see if I can listen to myself here in a moment. Oh. See if I can get that removed. Okay. Answer is no. That's fine. Hello? Can I hear myself?
Answer is no. That's fine.
Okay, good. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, okay. I guess that answers that question. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me, strange person? Okay. It's going good. Alright. Alright, here we go. Can you hear the weird background creepy audio as well? Look, a person in the chat that I coerced. Alright, let's play this. Just let me know if it sounds like if their voices are too loud. You can't hear their voices. I've turned the volume down a little bit for myself because
the faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip.
No?
That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker?
That's fine.
I can see people's dreams.
I've set up an experiment.
My dad is trying to hurt me.
Quantum suicide. Have you heard of it?
If I concentrate hard enough, and I know when the person's going to be asleep, I can have the dream with them.
Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood.
It feels like the paintings are watching me.
Sometimes, when I walk through a door, it takes me somewhere else. Literally somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't remember
God
some of these
loves
people.
chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes more ordered.
Starts as a door-to-door saleswoman. Double glazing, probably.
Dr. Dekker, think we both know what you dreamed about last night.
I've seen its silhouette changing through the window.
Because he thinks I'm evil. Because I can see things other people can't.
On the basis, the central component of our universe is chaos. Science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time.
I did what you said, Doctor. They arrested me.
Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause.
I thought you were supposed to fix me.
I'm telling you, it's eating people. And you're just laughing.
You're insane, Doctor.
Listen to me! You're not listening! It's your only bloody job!
Okay.
Doctor, you're late.
Well,
And after all those promises, never mind. let's
talking.
keep the pace. You're late. And after all those promises, you're late.
You're
And after all those promises, never mind.
Want to get a chance to talk? Okay. Yeah, I remember the ending of when watching Jesse Cox and Dodger play it, but I don't.
Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind. Let's not keep the patients waiting. And if you want anything, just... Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm not going to be here. The police still have some questions they want to ask about, you know. And then after that, I'm dropping in to see Ben. He's still in shock, and I thought we'd show we cared. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? Good. Anyway, I hope you're all caught up on Dr. Dekker's tapes. I think Mariana is in first, but I'm sure
how
they'll
late I
become a
am?
blur by the end of the day. I'll see you later. Or tomorrow.
Oh.
Probably tomorrow. I'll leave it to you then.
Apparently, I'm late a lot. Am I getting a chance to actually say something, or are we just gonna? Red, keep talking to them. Amber, you're done. The continue button appears when all patients are amber. You've asked everything. Going green is optional. Keep talking to them. Going green is optional. Watch replays in the responses tab. Important conversations, optional conversations. Alright, stars update automatically. Play me from the help screen. Okay. Try using patient's words. I'm Lean, I'm 25, and I'm a nurse. Typing nurse will get a response. So I don't have to type a full sentence. I can just type nurse, parents. You should know when answering subconsciously yes, I like cats, or not yes. Going green is potentially hard, hence will be required. See hint cooldown and options. Alright, so try to go green, but it's not required I go green. Okay. So I remember the Jesse Cox and Dodger playthrough was the only playthrough I've seen of it where and I remember the ending they got. But apparently the who done did it can change in between replays, from my understanding. So it's replayable like that. So it won't necessarily have the same answer. And there's of course multiple endings. But I don't remember half the people I saw on the screen. Of course I remember Mariana, but I don't remember anybody else. Well, I think I remember Claire. I don't remember Ellen. I think I remember Nathan. Okay. Well. Okay, so I do have a notes, thankfully. Verbal mirroring, a new study in psychology yesterday suggests using the same words as your patient increases trust. When answering your questions, seems confused. I've probably asked something they have more than one answer to. Find out what's wrong with them and see what they know about Dekker. Okay. Okay, cool. So we're starting at Mariana. I'm just gonna go ahead and preemptively type her name. Yeah, she's the redhead, so you know. Of course, no matter how crazy she acts, Jessie Cox is gonna go down bad for her. All right, let's get into it. Yes. How? Hello? Hello?
I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay?
Oh. What a jerk. Nice to meet. Are you doing today?
I think you're supposed to tell me what's wrong with me. Isn't that how it works?
Oh, I hate her already.
Please keep picking me up for public nudity.
How many times? Police picked you up. And I remember her story from their playthrough specifically. Like, I remember kind of the ending they got with her, or like what was, anyway. So I'm hoping it's something slightly different, but we'll see.
I think they think I'm a naturist or something. They picked me up 5 times in the last month.
What day of the week? No. When was the time? How are you doing today?
I think you're supposed to tell me what's wrong with me. Isn't that how it works? The police keep picking me up for public nudity.
Okay, I guess I'm supposed to ask about the public nudity.
I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay?
Hi, Mariana? Did I just say her name? No? I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay? I'm feeling fine.
I have no idea about that.
Damn. How are you feeling? Ah!
I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay?
Why wouldn't I?
I don't know about that.
Gosh darn it, woman. Alright, let's ask about public nudity. Okay. You remember... Do you remember public nudity? It doesn't matter if I'm correct or not.
That's a bit confusing. One at a time, maybe?
Do you remember picking you up?
By blackout, I mean I don't really remember anything from the time I black out.
I know she wants me to ask her being her naked, but I also remember her response specifically to watch this. Also,
I black out. And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach. Like I've been washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
Things are getting suspicious. How many times have the police picked you up? Okay.
I think they think I'm a naturist or something. They picked me up 5 times in the last month.
There's not a thing there, but I'm gonna ask what happened a month ago.
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think it's supposed. Okay, so spoiler alert. I think it's supposed to be a like implied siren thing. I think she's supposed to give strong like Little Mermaid vibes. On that front. All right.
I black out. And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach. Like I've been washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
Do you go swimming?
I'm a great swimmer. I won all these medals at school. I can hold my breath a really long time. Too long. Really.
Okay. So what is the thing on the notes? It says, should follow this up. Definitely follow this up. Okay. Nope, I still want to talk to her.
I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay?
I'm Mariana. Are you feeling okay? Yes. I'm feeling okay. I don't know.
That's what Dr. Dekker would say.
That's what he would say? Oh, well. Did you know?
Dr. Dekker was fine. He had good relationships with his patients, as far as I know. I'm not sure why anyone would want him dead.
As far as you know, you shouldn't know the other patients, my dude.
I black out. And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach. Like I've been washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
Bush. What? Probably gonna trigger that one right there, but what do you remember from before blacking? Ugh. Oh. Yeah.
I black out. And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach. Like I've been washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can
I'm sure I'm
feel
gonna
it.
ask if it's beach.
The police are getting suspicious.
Why are the police suspicious? Oh. We're just going to say beach? Question mark.
I work for myself. I make bracelets from things I find on the beach and sell them online. I spend a lot of time at the beach. It's just way more relaxing than anywhere else. You should come with me one day.
Absolutely
I can
not.
show you all the sights.
Beach question. It almost worked. There's still something there.
Black out.
I guess you gotta ask about blackout.
And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked
Assuming
on
the
beach, like I've been
italics is
washed up
important
on
words.
shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious. I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time.
That has nothing. Okay.
But I'm not swimming before I black out.
Okay.
Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. He
Oh,
worked it out.
that's nice. That's also nice. Okay. Now we've moved on from public nudity. Oh, public nudity still has an asterisk next to it, though. A green one. I can barely see those green asterisks. Must complete game.
I black out. And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach. Like I've been washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
Nobody has pressed charges?
I guess people see me and call the police. But someone will take offense eventually, and I'll be charged with indecent exposure.
Well, still something there. And there's nothing there. Washed.
When I wake up, my hair is dry, but it's pretty hot at the moment. I get baked quickly by the sun. It's possible I've been in the sea during my blackout.
My lady, you would be a sunburnt piece of toast. We still got something under public nudity. Gosh darn it.
I black out.
Oh
And
gosh.
then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach. Like I've been washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
Okay, first about the police getting suspicious. Nobody pressing charges. So what can you feel? She'd probably tell me, what are you talking about?
Like you're not listening.
I am listening. I listened to you over and over again on this darn thing about public nudity.
I work for myself. I make bracelets from things I find on the beach and sell them online. I spend a lot of time at the beach. It's just way more relaxing than anywhere else. You should come with me one day. I can show you all of the sights.
I'm not. Okay. What kind of bracelets do you make?
It's early days. The business isn't doing that great, but
How do you have
I
money
really
then?
enjoy my job if that helps. You can make a lot of money or you can have a lot of fun, but you can't usually do both.
Okay, washed up on shore and public nudity still has something. So does blackout, but
When
we're
I
gonna hit the
wake
green
up,
ones
my
first.
hair is dry, but
Do you have a girlfriend?
I get baked quickly by the sun.
Oh, that's
It's possible I've been in the sea during my blackout.
baked by the sun.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Oi. Do you not get sunburnt?
I don't know.
Ah! That's a great question. Did you take Dr. Dekker to the beach? Nope. She says, I don't want to talk about
When
that.
I wake up, my hair is dry, but it's pretty hot at the moment. I get baked quickly by the sun. It's possible I've been in the sea during my blackout.
Okay. How long have these blackouts been? Oi. Oi. Oi.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally.
I guess anxiety.
Then he worked it out.
Oh. What did
He eventually decided it wasn't anxiety, but I'm not going to tell you his final diagnosis. We should have a fresh start. I don't want you influenced by the prognosis.
influenced?
I don't have an answer for that.
Ah. Why do
Dr. Dekker thought I had generalized anxiety disorder. GAD, because of the blackouts. He thought I was breathing badly. Do you think I'm breathing badly?
Okay.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
Okay, we already talked about those. What are you doing before you black out?
I normally black out when I'm dancing.
Dancing?
I like dancing. Do you like dancing?
Breathe on me, Marietta. Yes, I like having my dance parties by myself, and I'm not ashamed of my dance parties. Alright, we're gonna go back to public nudity so you can't figure that
black out. And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach.
Okay.
Like I've been washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it.
Okay.
The police are getting suspicious.
Alright, I guess I'll ask the obvious. How naked are you? Where do you wash on the beach?
I never find my clothes. I don't know why I'm naked.
I'm so glad we got to the bottom of that one. Yeah, I don't care if you're ashamed of them. I'm not. I'm no longer ashamed. There's... That public nudity one's going to break me. It's still got that green asterisk next to it. How dare you? Alrighty. This is for the 50 millionth time.
And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach. Like I've been washed up on the shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
I've asked about the police getting suspicious. I've asked about nobody pressing charges. I've asked about the blackouts. I've asked about what she remembers. We're just gonna have to keep asking questions.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
How long? How long can you hold your breath?
Nope. Don't know.
Ay.
When I wake up, my hair is dry, but it's pretty hot at the moment.
Look, I don't care if I misspelled it.
By the sun.
Oh.
It's possible I've been in the sea during my blackout.
Do you think... Okay. Or what? Your notes. I wonder, how does this make her feel? Does she remember anything to sustain any injuries? Okay. Cool. I guess those are my hints. I asked how she felt. How do you... Oh yeah.
No, nothing like that. I usually wake up on my side like I've been sleeping. Sometimes I'm partially covered by seaweed.
Okay. How do you sleep?
When I wake up on the beach, I normally feel refreshed, which is weird, right? I'm not scared. Not yet. I just want to know what's going on.
Question. I know you probably can't answer me. The game probably isn't going to allow you to. However, when you wake up, do you have water in your ears? I'm going to ask you. Do you have water? Or, I guess, get water in your ears.
That doesn't really mean anything to me.
Yeah, okay. Oi. Okay, that's... How do you sleep? I don't care. There's nothing I can do about it. My mic is terrible. Of course, I immediately have to go pee. And I wouldn't pee right before the stream. I'm gonna try to finish her up before I go to the restroom. She's frustrating me though.
He eventually decided it wasn't anxiety, but I'm not going to tell you his final diagnosis. We should have a fresh start. I don't want you influenced by the prognosis.
Prognosis.
I want to stop having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings. Can you suggest anything that might help?
Ma'am, do you have anyone that can watch or record you?
I film myself doing lots of things. But it's not so easy to do when you're blacked out.
If it happens while you're dancing, Have you tried not dancing?
That's not really helping with my blackouts. I don't know.
I'll ask her, do you take medicine?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
How do you feel about drugs? Apparently that's to do with prognosis, I guess.
I want to stop having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings. Can you suggest anything that might help?
Have you tried not going to the beach? Going to the beach.
I love the beach. Until somebody tells me it's going to kill me, I'll keep going. Have you ever been addicted to something, Doctor?
Yes. I am addicted to sugar.
I thought so when I first saw you. We should get on great.
That's so dumb. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Wash up on the shore.
When I wake up, my hair is dry, but it's pretty hot at the moment. I get baked quickly by the sun. It's possible I've been in the sea during my blackout.
I've already asked this.
Sometimes I go swimming in the sea. I don't always black out.
You don't always black out? I thought you black out while you're dancing. Oy vey. Yes, her job is beach. Alright.
I normally black out when I'm dancing.
When I'm
I
dancing.
like dancing. Do you like dancing?
I already answered the yes, I like dancing.
You think my dancing causes my blackouts? No, I know it's the last thing I remember, but I don't think it's that. Sometimes I remember more, but I'm tired now. Is that it for today?
No, that's not it for today. We have so much more to talk about. Okay, there's nothing next to that.
I want to stop having the blackouts.
No, that's a great question. Does she dance alone?
I want to stop
From
waking
what
up
I remember,
at the beach.
spoiler, the answer is probably
I
no.
want to remember those entire evenings. Can you suggest anything that might help?
Entire evenings.
Nope. Don't know.
Nope, don't know. Okay. Are you dancing alone?
I'm not seeing anyone at the moment.
That's
what you're asking?
That is not what I'm asking.
Why can't a girl go to a club on her own?
Oh, she's
I
at a
like
club.
dancing. I don't have many real friends, I suppose, but that's what happens when you move about a lot.
How often you go into the club? How are you doing today?
I think you're supposed to tell me what's wrong with me. Isn't that how it works? The police keep picking me up for public nudity.
Okay. You move a lot.
I move around when I dance, and geographically speaking.
Why are you here? How do you pay for that?
I have no idea about that.
Okay.
I'm not seeing anyone at the moment, if that's what you're asking. Why can't a girl go to a club on her own? I like dancing. I don't have many real friends, I suppose, but that's what happens when you move about a lot.
Okay. Ask friends, question mark? Friends? Question.
Like I said, I don't really know anyone around here.
Okay. That took care of that. Alright. How are we doing? We got prognosis, we got blackout, we got what are you doing before you black out? We got anxiety, and... Okay, well, let's start with anxiety. Why is she like this? She acts to move. Didn't you hear her?
Dr. Dekker thought I had generalized anxiety disorder. GAD, because of the blackouts. He thought I was breathing badly. Do you think I'm breathing badly?
Okay, so ask literally the words, breathing badly.
You can check my breathing if you want. Do you want me to lie down? Can you tell just by looking at me? I'm not worried about it, just if you are.
No, I'm not that kind of doctor.
That doesn't really mean anything to me.
Gosh darn it. Why do you like to dance?
I dance a lot at nightclubs. I know most of the nightclubs.
Hey,
around
look at
here.
that.
My favorite is the Pearl because they sell cheap vodka shots all night.
You drinking a lot of alcohol? I'm gonna say vodka. Vodka?
I don't drink.
Ma'am. What?
The Pearl is great because the people are so relaxed. I think that's got a lot to do with the cheap vodka shots, or maybe it's just the black lighting. Who knows?
Well, that's what I wanted to say. That's a contradiction. But she's saying that's because I guess she's getting other people drunk. All right.
You can check my breathing if you want. Do you want me to lie down? Can you tell just by looking
Oh,
at me?
the lie down part.
I'm not worried about it, just if you are.
No, I don't.
I'm not sure holding my breath too long is causing blackouts. I mean, it could, but I don't remember ever having a blackout when I'm holding my breath.
I'm pretty sure at one point you said I don't black out too often in the sea. In the sea?
Sometimes I go swimming in the sea. I don't always black out.
Oy vey. Likes to go to nightclub. Get smashed. Doesn't black breath. Don't look at my spelling. Okay. Alrighty. Boo, 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 boo. Alright. We're gonna try and get this woman green here.
I normally black out when I'm dancing. I like dancing. Do you like dancing?
I already answered that, didn't I? Yes, I like to dance.
Cool. I dance to anything with a beat.
Okay.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
Okay, so he thought it was anxiety originally, then he worked it out. I already asked about the anxiety, and I asked about the prognosis. I asked about him working it out, I thought. What did... Right? Prognosis. What did he work out? I did ask about anxiety, but I think I'm pretty sure I asked about anxiety. Why is she anxious? Yeah, anxiety right there.
That's not really helping with my blackouts.
Okay. Let's see if we
I want to stop having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach.
I mean, what do you want?
I want to remember those entire evenings. Can you suggest anything that might help?
Help?
I don't have an answer for that.
No.
I don't know about that.
Do you want to remember? Have we talked about that? Yeah. Okay. I want to stop having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach. Stop the blackouts.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
How long can you hold your breath?
No, I don't know about that.
She asks you to help her. You suggest stop going to beach. She's like, no, not that. She's like, I'll rather die.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought
Well, that's a
it
great
was
question. When do
anxiety
you swim?
originally. Then he worked it out.
Juan, when do you go swimming? Do you go swimming? Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Strange. Strange?
No, I don't know about that.
I said no. I told her I wasn't gonna check. Yeah, I said no. I don't want you to lie down. It was specifically the lie down part that was italicized, and yeah, there's no asterisk next to it, next to the lie down thing, so that's gonna get us in trouble, and we're not that kind of doctor. That's a trap right there.
I want to stop having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings. Can you suggest anything that might help?
Okay. Should stop going to beach or have somebody watch her record her? I already asked about the stop going to the beach or having somebody watch her record her. I wonder how do your, I think I've already asked this back out, make you feel? Yep, okay. Does she remember anything? Anything during the blackouts? No, we've already talked about that. Verbal mirroring thing. This suggests using symbols increases trust. Blackout in the sea. Blackout. Okay. Alright. Give me a hot second. I'm gonna go potty real quick before we go any further. Because I am just bashing my head against the wall. So give me a hot minute. And I will be right back. Hello, I am back. How long do I plan on playing? I have no earthly clue. I'm thinking at least another 30 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer than that. I guess it just depends on how I feel. Also, admire my little animation. It's adorable. Okay, back to the game. Okay. There we go. All right.
I want to stop having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings. Can you suggest anything that might help?
Did I already ask this? To help? We already talked about that apparently.
That doesn't mean anything to
Cool.
me.
Yes, it is. Thank you. I'll have to find the video and link to it or something. But I had to watch a little like video on how to animate a run cycle. And yeah, so it's just like 8 different images.
I want
And I
to
animate it using
stop
Canva.
having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings.
Stop having blackouts.
Can you suggest anything?
I
that
assume
might
it's a
help?
can suggest anything that might help. I asked about staying with anybody now. Yeah, she's barefoot. She's also, miss, I make bracelets off the sea, but I'm all wearing all metal jewelry. Except for a cheap lace choker. So, very mixed signals there. Why are you barefoot in my office?
That doesn't really mean anything to me.
Cool.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
Okay, I already asked about the worked it out part. Where are you? Where are your shoes, ma'am?
I don't know about that.
Did you lose them? What is that necklace?
I don't have an answer for that.
Tell me about your parents.
That's not really helping with my blackouts.
Do you have any siblings?
I don't know.
Family?
I have no idea about that.
I think you asked about the necklace at some point. Yeah, I guess it has to prompt me for
I
it.
do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
Why? I don't know. I already asked about anxiety. I already asked about the working it out. I asked about the prognosis. We're stuck on prognosis. I can just go on to somebody else. Because she's Amber. Or orange or whatever. has some memory problem. It's saying that response about the family thing, as in like I don't know what you're saying, or I guess it's not prompting me for that right now. She said she doesn't really have any family in the area. Stop going to nightclubs. Wait. Do you wear shoes at the nightclub? All right. Tell me about parents. Strange blackouts. When do you go swimming? Stop the blackouts. What do you remember? What do you want? Help. Okay. I gotcha. I kind of want to get all green, like if I can. Can I get all green on like the first conversation, or is that like at the very end? If I don't get it now, well, I'll get it later. I want to be completionist. I don't know. He still has a exclamation mark next to her name.
I want to stop having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings. Can you suggest anything that might help?
Stop going to night clubs might help.
If that's what you want, I'll stop clubbing for a while. It's no biggie.
Well, we don't want to be too much like the completionist. Yeah, not in that way. But, oh, hey, but like at least stop going to nightclubs might help. Did that finally take care of the darn prognosis thing? No. Didn't. What else are we missing? Okay, and blackout. So it's just prognosis and blackout.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
Okay. Well, I want to at least get this darn blackout thing out of the way. If I just start with one question next time instead of having to do two, that should be fine, right? Prognosis. Think. What did you think? No, that wouldn't make sense. I was gonna say like, what did you think originally? How long have you had? I asked that earlier. I think. How long has this been going on? How long have you had blackouts? Blackouts. No. Yep. Just blackout. When did the blackouts start? Nope. Yeah, just blackout. All right. My notes. Okay. No family or friends, and moves a lot. Perhaps she should stop going to the beach or have somebody record her. I already asked that. When did the cannibalism start? When did the...
Nope. Don't know.
Who you been taking home?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Oh yeah, I guess she did. When did... Oh, she said... No, she implied it was for other reasons. She said, oh, she mentioned... Yeah, you said, oh, she mentioned recording herself. Yeah, she mentioned doing it for other reasons, I think. But where was it? Pretty sure it said something about recording. Yeah, do you have anyone that can watch or record you, she said.
I film myself doing
Lots of things.
Lots of things. But it's not so easy to do when you're blacked out.
Can you record yourself before going to sleep at night? Nope. Okay. All right, I'm just going to move on from her for now. All right, which one should we do next? Which one should I do next? So, our contestants next are Nathan. There's Nathan. Eileen. Claire. And Bryce. Okay. Bryce is the one that can... I think we should do... I don't know. You know what, let's go ahead and do Nathan. Let's just do Nathan. Hey Nathan, how's it going? Hello, Nathan.
I'm Nathan Peel.
Yes, I know.
I'm a supermarket worker from, well, hell, really.
Alright. Oh! That's from... Why doesn't it just separate... I hate that. Okay. Supermarket.
I don't understand what you're asking. It's like you've taken two separate questions and smushed them together.
Yeah, Bryce is the one, which, if you remember from Jesse Cox and Dodger's playthrough, I think they all have the same, like, thing that happens to them each time. Yeah, you remember her story? Yeah. I'm
Nathan Peel. I'm a supermarket worker from, well, hell, really.
Okay. How are you doing today?
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
No. You're just living in a very unfulfilling life. I don't know what to tell you. It can feel like purgatory. You work in retail. I mean, supermarket.
I'm not really fit for work anymore. I work in produce at the local supermarket. That mainly involves lifting heavy crates of fruit and veg into place for people to buy, and doing that over and over again. My muscles don't seem to have grown much. I think that maybe I'm not aging. When the day resets, I just reset with it. I used to be a builder.
Relatable, Nathan. Yeah, very relatable.
I'm Nathan Peel. I'm a supermarket worker from, well, hell, really. I imagine what I'm experiencing now might be a type of hell. Not everyone burns in flames with the devil on their back. I'm hoping you can make sense of my problem.
Well, heck. Alright, how you
It's like
doing?
those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower,
Yeah,
get
I
dressed.
think he thinks...
What's the point?
It seems like he
You
thinks
get
he's...
this day over and over.
Nothing changes.
Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
If nothing changes, then how did Dr. Dekker die and he get replaced, motherfucker? Nothing changes.
Sometimes it looks different. Sometimes the bird song will change, or the weather will be less bleak, or that person who nodded at you yesterday doesn't do it today. But it doesn't usually change. You need a tragic event for change, like a murder.
Oh! Oh, a murder, you say? A murder?
Dr. Dekker's murder was sudden, brutal. It's terrible. The doctor. 2 weeks. 2 weeks I had of rolling days. No do-overs. No Monday. I wouldn't kill anyone, though. I'd have to keep doing it, wouldn't I? Few things seem to move me forward.
Okay. Yeah, language. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll try not to be a sailor. Well, here's the thing, right? If nothing ever changes, and after Dr. Dekker's death, he got 2 weeks of no resets. If nothing ever changes, then how did Dr. Dekker die to begin with? You ask about cannibalism? Why are we asking everybody about cannibalism? I'm spelling it wrong. Cannibalism? Question mark?
I can't answer that.
You can't or won't? Tell me the truth. Are you a cannibal?
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
Purgatory. Okay. Also, so you contradicted yourself. Things do change. You said that sometimes things do change.
You asked me that yesterday. I didn't have an answer for you then either.
Oh, they. Cool. What's my favorite color?
Sorry. Got nothing.
What number am I thinking of?
I don't have an answer to that question. As always.
7, you shit.
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
Okay. Why do you think...
Because I'm stuck between this day and the next. Most of the time, anyway.
As always. Is it? His hand is resting on your animated head, Lamel. Wait, I'm gonna see here in just a moment. I've gotta wait for my screen to update. Oh, it's because it's right. I'm right where the couch is. Hey, hi, how's it going? You're a little close, buddy. You're a little close. What? How well did you know? If you guys could stop waving at me.
Dr. Dekker was a complex man. I spent a lot of time with him, but you won't remember it.
Pets me.
Dr. Dekker was a complex man.
So he won't remember it that way?
I spent a lot of time with him, but he won't remember it that way.
You won't remember it? I should say Doctor Dekker won't remember it, question mark?
As far as Dr. Dekker was concerned, we had Monday, then moved on to Tuesday. But me, I had Monday 5, 10, 50 times before I got to Tuesday.
Okay, so it's not every time that it's repeating, but it's repeating often, supposedly. How many times did you talk to? Oy vey. But he won't remember that he's okay. How complex was Dr. Dekker?
I saw the conflict that Dr. Dekker was going through.
Conflict?
Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently. No 2 days were alike for him in the end. Like he couldn't decide what to do with himself.
I guess he calls them resets.
I'm 57. Kidding. Just if you spent the whole day at the gym and then repeat that day and not go, you'd have achieved nothing.
Yeah, it didn't answer my
So
question.
the conflict that Dr. Dekker
Conflict,
was going
okay.
through. Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently. No 2 days were alike for him in the end. Like he couldn't decide what to do with himself.
Okay. What conflict was...
He was like a kid in a sweet shop. He had so many options, he didn't know what to do. I suppose if you take too long picking, all your options run away.
Okay. How are you?
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
I guess the next question would be, how many times have you had today? How many times have you reset today? No. Okay. Do you feel like is happening?
I don't have anything to say about that.
Okay.
Sometimes
It looks different.
Sometimes the bird song will change, or the weather will be less bleak, or that person who nodded at you yesterday doesn't do it today. But it doesn't usually change.
It doesn't usually change.
You need a tragic event for change.
Okay, tragic event.
Like a murder.
Okay. When... Okay. How many tragic events?
I didn't see the driver.
Oh!
It's my fault. I pulled out and the lorry just rammed me. Well, Hannah. She was sat next to me. I was in shock, obviously. And when I came to, she was so close to me. It was like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural. Bits of metal pushing through her. That was 5 years ago.
Okay! So that was a lot. Who is Hannah?
My fiancée. My childhood sweetheart. We met at secondary school. She was head girl. I was the quiet one. She liked computer games, so I instantly fell for her.
Okay.
I proposed in Goldshire. She said she didn't date elves, so I leveled up to a human necromancer and asked again. Sorry, it's Warcraft. We spent a lot of time on there.
My guy? There is no fucking human necromancer. Necromancer isn't a fucking class. Yeah, I think yeah. It was God. Is there a ghost girl in this game? Yes, but I don't think it's Hannah. Maybe. He also called it Warcraft and not World of Warcraft. And it's World of Warcraft that he's talking about. I can't remember if Jesse Cox, who is a big WoW nerd, said anything about that. I'll have to go back and rewatch it. Well, he could have been playing a warlock is the thing. But also you're in Goldshire, so that's like the beginner level. You didn't have to level anything up but like 5 levels maybe, and that would have been super quick. So I'm not impressed. Okay.
I didn't see the driver.
It was his fault, okay.
It was my fault. I pulled out and the lorry just rammed me. Well, Hannah. She was sat next to me.
Yeah, that's about Hannah. That's with the lorry and
I
his
was
fault.
in shock, obviously. And when I came to, she was so close to me.
Don't call me nerd.
It was like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural. Bits of metal pushing through her. That was 5 years ago.
Okay. Alrighty. So, what? Lorry driver?
I've been shrunk for that already. If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now. I haven't had any relationships since then.
That's fair. I mean, I think it's implied that she died. I'm gonna die. Yeah, okay. Why do you think?
I was fine for quite a while after the accident. Well, being treated for depression. I thought I was cured. It was only recently after meeting Doctor Dekker that I had a strange deja vu. I'm exhausted. Doctor, is our time up?
No. Our time is not up, my good sir. Let me write some notes. Okay. Perhaps Mariana. We're just gonna push Mariana down. Okay. We have things about Mariana, but nothing about Nathan. So cool. We're just gonna put boop. Ethan. Depression. 5 years after Anna died. My spelling. That okay.
I've been shrunk for that already.
Shrunk?
If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now. I haven't had any relationships since then.
You repeating days because you wish
I watched that Bill Murray film, Groundhog Day, to see if there's any clues. To see if there's any clues. That's how bad it's gotten. I'm looking for a cure in a Hollywood movie. Can you help me, Doctor?
Did you like the movie?
Most of my days a blur. I'm not sure if it's the sleeping tablets I'm on or just how I've learned to switch off.
Sleeping tablets?
I'm on temazepam. Doctor Dekker prescribed them for me. He thought I would sleep through to a whole new day. I didn't.
Please stop taking the damn sleeping tablets. Ah, fudge.
I watched that Bill Murray film, Groundhog Day. To see if
Have you
there's
met
any clues.
Mariana? Oh,
To see if there's any clues. That's how bad it's gotten. I'm looking for a cure in a Hollywood movie. Can you help me, Doctor?
I can try to help you, but
I don't know how, but thank you, Doctor. This is our first time around, and I trust you.
this is our first time around? First time around?
What? I don't know.
Wait, what? What do you mean you don't know?
No. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Let's go down.
I'm not really fit for work anymore. I work in produce at the local supermarket. That mainly involves lifting heavy crates of fruit and veg into place for people to buy, and doing that over and over again. My muscles don't seem to have grown much. I think that maybe I'm not aging. When the day resets, I just reset with it. I used to be a builder.
It makes me sad that he's all guarded, but then, like, please help me. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. At this point, especially with the name of the game, I'm thinking that he's literally he's just depressed and very unfilled with his life, not happy. So he's just like, feels like he's repeating the same day over and over again. And then start to actually believe he was repeating the same date over and over again because Dr. Dekker is, I don't know what's up with Dr. Dekker, but oh my god, we could do a hint for Mariana. I'm gonna go back and do a hint for Mariana. I think you used to be a builder, is what I'm gonna ask. You used to be a builder. Build.
I used to be a builder. Contractor.
So dumb.
I had to quit. It's hard watching a house get built only to start all over again the next day. I needed something less obvious.
Okay, so it's not the supermarket job that it's just made it feel super repetitive all the damn time. You switched to the supermarket job after it started to feel repetitive all the time. Okay. Supermarket job would be less obvious, but it'd be hard.
My childhood sweetheart. We met at secondary school. She was head girl. I was the quiet one. She liked computer games, so I instantly fell for her. I proposed in Goldshire. She said she didn't date elves, so I leveled up to a human necromancer and asked again. Sorry, it's Warcraft. We spent a lot of time on there.
Actually, it's World of Warcraft.
We played World of Warcraft a lot together.
There we go.
I guess it's not a cool thing to do anymore. But we had a lot of memories there. To be honest, it reminds me a lot of life now. The same thing over and over again. Bring me X bunnies to make a stew. Y badger teeth. Rinse, repeat. Maybe I'm just grinding life.
We're not bringing badger teeth anywhere, my guy. Alright. Especially since you're like that. He responded, though. It's not the cool thing to do anymore.
I was fine for quite a while after the accident. Well, being treated for depression. I thought I was cured. It was only recently after meeting Dr. Dekker that I had a strange deja vu.
That's fine.
I'm exhausted. Doctor, is our time up?
Why did you meet... How did you meet Dr. Dekker? Oh, yeah. Depression?
I do suffer from depression, but it's not very surprising, is it? I used to get fatigue, too. Just overwhelming tiredness. I don't really get that anymore. I've just learned to accept that this is my life now.
Maybe deja vu. Deja vu. No. A murder?
Dr. Dekker's murder was sudden. Brutal. It's terrible. But Doctor, 2 weeks. 2 weeks I had of rolling days. No do-overs. No Monday. I wouldn't kill anyone, though. I'd have to keep doing it, wouldn't I? Few things seem to move me forward.
What other things move you forward? Forward. For my gosh!
To move forward, I really have to see something that feels like it can't be rewound. Like a death or some other tragedy. It's not enough to hear it or read it. I've got to see it. I suppose from that point of view, it looks like I'm in control of things.
My guy, you need to go out, touch grass, have yourself a cup of coffee of somewhere you've never been before, and just start experiencing life again. Okay? You gotta put yourself out there. I'm talking to myself almost. You just gotta put yourself out there. Oh no. I think I'm doing pretty well with Nathan. I don't feel as frustrated, at least.
I've been shrunk for that already.
Shrunk for that, okay.
If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now.
I guess family?
I haven't had any relationships since then.
What?
I don't know. Sorry.
I knew I wouldn't get an answer, but alrighty. Hello, Nathan. Do we have any things written about Nathan? No. Nothing. It's all Mariana. It's all this stuff about Mariana. Okay. Nothing changes. Oh yes, at murder. Doctor Dekker wouldn't remember. What is this? What is? What? Am I just seeing things? Okay, I guess it's just seeing things. Oh, okay. So what happened to the lorry driver, and what other things move you forward?
I've been shrunk for that already. If I had that day again.
Okay, I can skip it. Oh my goodness, I have just discovered the best thing ever. You have been shrunk for that.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh. What would you do differently?
I don't know. Sorry.
You don't know?
I'm
Gosh,
shrunk
darn.
for that already. If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now. I haven't had any relationships since then.
Are you have a relationship?
I don't have anything to say about that.
What did you discover? Oh, what did I discover? Oh, I can click the button and skip the little replay thing. I was just letting them play through even though I had gotten what I wanted from the thing, or like wanted to try something. So like if I click
I've been
this,
shrunk for that already.
I can just click in the middle of it off.
I've been shrunk for that already. If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake. Hannah would still be alive.
You probably have a family by now. Okay. A family.
You asked me that yesterday. I didn't have an answer for you then either.
That is a lie. You said this is our first time around. So no, I didn't ask you that yesterday. Fudge buckies. What?
No, I can't move backwards any more than a day. I don't really seem to control it. It's generally always on. I have to try and change something to move forward.
Have you tried wearing different clothes?
I don't have an answer to that question, as always.
Okay. Okay, so we've a little bit cleared most of these out. What other ways things
To
move
move forward, I really have to see something that feels like it can't be rewound, like a death or some other tragedy. It's not enough to hear it or read it. I've got to see it. I suppose from that point of view, it looks like I'm in control of things.
Do you feel like...
I'm not in control. Doctor, look at me. I'm broken. You need to help me.
You can wear a different shirt. Hey! He is green! We have done it! We have done it. Okay, I'm just gonna... hint Mariana real quick. Before I probably call it a night. Okay. Hint! Oh my gosh! I could just somebody watches her blackout. I already did that. It's someone.
Will you do it for me? Will you watch me to see what happens?
No. That.
I don't know. Will you do it for me? Will you watch me to see what happens?
Watch you how?
I have no idea about that.
Okay, so I think the bold thing's like a specific question I need to answer. No. How would I watch you?
Well, that's not very supportive, Doctor.
Woman! I know a trap when I see one. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it. How are we on Mariana? Okay, we're still orange on her. I refuse to call it amber because that is not amber. Okay, that is orange. So we're still orange on her. We'll go, and I guess next time on the Infectious Madness of Doctor Dekker, we'll talk to the others and then hit Mariana last again because she is the worst. Okay. Well. I disappeared. How did I disappear? I disappeared from this mortal realm. Why? Where'd I go? How long have I been gone? How long has my little person been gone? Oh well, I'll have to see what caused that problem. Later. We'll have to play around with that. Okay. Well, if that is all, I think I'm going to try to stream. I did. Yes, I noticed that now I did disappear. Thank you. I just don't know when I disappeared. But apparently disappeared. I can bring it back, I think, again. Just closing it out and bring it back up, but I don't really see the point. Okay, I'm back. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, I don't know if I'm going to probably stream again Saturday. I don't know what time. I don't know if I will be playing this game again. I might. I might just go ahead and play this again. And then, make an actual thumbnail for it. Okay? Well, have a good night.